Okay, guys, so lesson 10.3. We're still talking all about surface area. So we've done the surface area of prisms, rectangular and triangular. Remember, that means that the two bases are either squares or rectangles or triangles. Then we did cylinders, which just means your bases are circles. Now we're doing different types of pyramids. We're going to start with a regular pyramid. And what a regular pyramid means is that the base is a regular polygon. Regular polygon means that all the sides are equal. So on the base, so that's this guy here, the base, that means that all the sides of the base are equal. That's what a regular pyramid is. But surface area is the same idea. No matter what the shape, you find the area of all the sides. So the equations differ a little bit based on the shape because we know that the area of each shape is different, but it's the same idea. With the rectangular prisms, we found the area of the four sides and the two bases and added it. With the cylinders, we found the area of the two circles and then found the area of the lateral part. Now, with these pyramids, we're just going to find the area of the base, find the areas of the sides, and then add those all together. So surface area is the same idea. Find the areas, add them together. So for the area of a regular pyramid, we're going to start by figuring out what is the area of the base. This time we only have one base, not two. And then what is the area of the lateral faces? So that's all the blue sides here. So let's start with some examples of this. I'm going to leave this here so we can look at this for a second. I am on page 422. If you want to follow along with me, I would suggest it. So let's start with this example here. So we have our regular pyramid, meaning that the base down here, all four sides are the same. And just like when we were doing the circles and the prisms, they gave you an example of what it would look like if you unfolded it. And again, you're not going to have this on all your examples, but this is for you to start thinking of it this way so you can see all your sides. So let's start by finding the area of the base. This is a square because they told us that it's regular, so that means all the sides are the same length. So if we want to find the area, let's go ahead and do base times height. So 5 times 5 for that one, which would give us 25. So area of the base is 25. Now we need to find the area of the lateral faces. So there are 4 of them, and they're all the same. So let's go ahead and figure out what one is. We know for triangle, it's 1/2 times the base, which is 5. See here, 5, times the height, which is 8. We multiply that, we end up with 20. So one side is 20 and the base is 25. So let's go ahead and add all that up. 25 plus 4, because there's 4 sides, times the 20, because that's the area of the sides. You would end up with 105 inches, and this is still area squared. There you go. So that is how you do that. I'm going to give you one to try, and then you're going to come back and check your answer. So for this one, you were not given an actual visual. You have to visualize it yourself. You can draw it if you feel like that helps you. So try this one, pause, come back and check your answer. Okay, so you should have 207 centimeters squared as your answer. And I'm going to tell you how we get there. So first, let's start imagining the shape, or we can draw it out. So the surface area of a square pyramid, so that's like the one we have up here in our example, with a base side of 9 centimeters. And it's a square, so if you have 9 centimeters here, that means you have 9 centimeters on all the sides. That's what that line in the middle means. That means they're all the same length. Now you have a slant height of 7 centimeters. That means the triangle here has a height of 7 centimeters, right? And you have that all the way around, right? What is the surface area? So let's find the area of the center first. That would be 9 times 9. So that's 81 plus our 4 sides. So we're going to multiply whatever that number is by 4. Let's figure out what that number is. The area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base, which is 9, times the height, which is 7, which would give us 31.5. Multiply that up here and add that to the 81, you would end up with 207. There you go. And remember to square your unit because it's area. Okay, so now we're looking at a triangular pyramid, which just means that the base is a triangle as opposed to a square. But again, same idea. Find the area of the base, find the area of the sides, add it all up. So let's find the area of that base. The base is a triangle, right? And we know for a triangle, it's 1/2 times the base, which the base of that triangle is 10 meters, times the height. The height of that triangle is 8.7 meters. So the area of the base is 43.5. That's this guy. Now let's find the area of the sides. Now, same thing, they're triangles, so it's going to be 1/2 times the base for these guys is also 10. But the height for those triangles is 14 meters. And we're going to end up with the area of 70 on the sides. This time, though, we don't have 4 sides, we have 3. So we can go ahead and do 43 for the base plus 3 times 70 for our 3 sides that each have an area of 70. And that would give us 253.5 meters squared because it's area. So again, I'm going to give you one of these to try, check your answer, and then you'll be done. All right, so now you're doing your last example problem. If you're following along with me, we've actually moved to page 423. This is a triangular pyramid. You're going to find the surface area of it. Pause while you do that. Come back and check your answer. Okay, so you should have had 105.6 feet squared. And I'll show you how we could have gotten there. So you're going to start with your base, which is a triangle. So 1/2 times the base of the triangle is 6 feet, times the height of the triangle, which is 5.2, which would have given you 15.6. Now to find those sides. Those are also triangles, so 1/2 times the base of those triangles is also 6. But the height of those triangles is different. It's 10, right? Which is literally just 60 divided by 2, which would have been 30. But you have 3 of those. So now we want to find our surface area. So 15.6 plus the 3 from the 3 sides times the 30, because that's the area of each side. That would have given you 105.6. Unit is feet. It's area, so square. There you go. That is lesson 10.3.